across my video, and a wonderful Wednesday to everyone. Today is the 4th day of February 2026. A couple of days ago, Chalinwa Mbafo, popularly known as Soludo, the illegitimate governor of Anambra State, shut down the markets for 1 week and told our people to come out every Monday to carry out their lawful business. I want to remind Biafrans that there was never a time Biafrans was unlawful. There was never a time Biafrans were not going about their businesses until they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, extraordinary rendition him, even after the court's verdicts, even after UN's warning. Nigeria paid a deaf ear to everything that they told them to do and went on to jail our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Jailing our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, contravenes the laws of the international treaty that they had with Nigeria and African Union. Nigeria paid deaf ear because they know that Nnamdi Kanu was spitting out the truth and never held anything back. Nigerian government went to Nnamdi Kanu's house in Afari Beku and gunned down almost 28 people in attempts to kill Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu escaped with his life. Round to Israel for safety. Then after Nnamdi Kanu started his agitation again, formed ESN to protect our forest, just like you see the Amotekus today that was formed by Sunday Igboho. And now they called Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. Upon that, Nnamdi Kanu kept his broadcasts very civil and with the constitutional right of agitation and self-determination in the West. Nnamdi Kanu had a meeting to attend in Kenya. Apparently, Nnamdi Kanu traveled to Kenya. He was in Kenya for complete, I think, for over months, 3 or 4 months. And the Nigerian government got intel that Nnamdi Kanu is in Kenya. And they went and lobbied Kenyatta, the president at the time, paid him huge amount of money in order to remove Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria. To the extent that we had that before that removal extraction from Kenya, that they have threatened to kill Nnamdi Kanu in that very Kenya, burn him alive, set him ablaze and burn him alive. Now, Nnamdi Kanu came back to Nigeria by the effort of Malami and the late Buhari. They extracted him from Kenya, breaking all the international laws. And by so doing, Nigeria has lost the legality of trying Nnamdi Kanu, which the court of Nigeria, Supreme Court of Nigeria, said it and set him free. When they went to appeal court said, this man has committed no crime. Apparently, how he was brought into Nigeria contravenes the laws of the international treaty and he should not. They said no, they can't release him. Why did they say no? Because they know that they, the Muslim, they, the Fulanis, are in charge of Nigeria. They, the Muslims, the Fulanis, anything they say stands. Nobody can challenge it. So, in the process of doing that, Malami and the late Tanko Mohammed substituted the people, removed the judges that gave Nnamdi Kanu victory, threw them to far north. All these things happened in our very before. So that I'm just giving you the instances one after the other so that you will know how angry and how tense we are fighting for this, our wonderful nation called United States of Biafra, the USB. Or should I say the USBG? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was subjected to all manner of intimidation to the extent that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to bring what they call stay of execution. Stay of execution is used in civil matters. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was subjected to go through that route, and Malami retained Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSSS dungeon, asked him to further continue his trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continued his trial. And they were looking for every avenue of jailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning to every one of you that is coming in. Please, I may not be able to call names now because I am very straight on point. I want to be very straight on point. Thank you so much, every one of you that is here. I just want to tell these stories. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was subjected to every kind of inhuman treatment. Malami said, okay, you have to go back to this trial. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started his trial. They looked for every avenue to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't see. They were shopping for evidence. They will come here, they will bring. At the time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going through this legal battle. Mike Ozokome was able, because there were 15-count charge on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to quash. They quashed all the whole 15-count charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did Malami and the court, the federal government of Nigeria, allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go? No, the answer is no. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remained in prison. At the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remained in prison, Ifeanyi Ejiofor sold out. They bribed Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was bribed in order not to push this Nnamdi Kanu's case further. That is why Ifeanyi Ejiofor will come and tell you, don't worry, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be out. We know what we are doing. We are on the top of, we will submit this. And even as everything was happening, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started realizing that all this thing that is happening, they are not taking him serious, and the lawyers in a way have started compromising to the federal government because of what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept his calm. He didn't speak violently. He wasn't angry with anybody. He just kept his calm. He was very peaceful. All the victory that he got, they brought everything and threw it out of the window and started looking for evidence. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has faced the highest injustice in this world. Highest injustice. Nobody should be subjected to the kind of ill treatment that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went through. Even John F. Kennedy, that was assassinated on his moving vehicle on the road, is better. It would have been better if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died than being subjected to this kind of inhuman treatment. John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and that ended it. There was no pain to go through. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was subjected to this kind of inhuman treatment, and he kept his calm. They kept punishing this young man until he sacked Mike Ozokome, sacked Ifeanyi Ejiofor, because I think he understood that these people were compromised. He sacked all of them, and that is where the saga started. One would have thought that the international body would sanction Nigeria, give Nigerian sanction, or the United Kingdom would have stepped in and then cautioned Nigeria about this ill treatment on their citizens. Everybody kept quiet. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got tired of all this madness or nonsense. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decided, look, let us see what these people, since these people refuses to allow me to go, let me take the matters into my hand. Let me defend myself. And he sacked everybody that was with him. I completely agree with him because they were just wasting his time. There is this man, Barrister Darlington, came out. and started telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is violent. Have you seen an Igbo person, your brother, our brother? Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have calmed down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is too arrogant. Oh, he's too this, he's too that. These were the people who were siding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before. Barrister Darlington forgot how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept his calmness for 10 years. Barrister Darlington, I want to ask you, if you were in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's shoes, are you not going to toe the path of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Are you not going to burst into flames in anger? Are you going to be friendly with the people who are taunting you up and down? And at the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was jailed. Do you know why he was jailed? He was jailed because they saw they were able to recover his underwear, which is his pants. They were able to recover his singlet and microphone that he was using to broadcast from London. Not firearms, though. They jailed him because of that. Barrister Darlington, you didn't see that to say. All you kept saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he should calm down. Let him calm down. Let him calm down so that they will kill him. You know, you people are good when you come, all this your nonsense. When Simon was here defending Anibu, you people were good in destroying Simon. You were very quick to judge Simon. Now look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that has been patient with for 10 years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gotten all the victory he needed to get. Nobody listened to him. They still sentenced him to jail. They were even, Omotosho was even telling you that the reason why he didn't sentence him to death because he had leniency. But Igboho, his brother is free. His brother is a free man today, working freely in the whole of Nigeria. Omoyele Sowore is a free man. Remember, it was Sowore that kick-started this NSAS protest. That so many people were killed. Sowore is a free man today. Sowore started revolution now under the guise of NSAS. None of you ever said anything. None of you can say anything about that. And now Darlington is talking nonsense. This is why I don't trust my Igbo brothers. And I can never work with them anywhere I see them. I can never. If I'm doing business with an Igbo man, it's quite okay. But for me to work with you in the same office, I can't. I can't employ you to work with me. Under me, I can't. If I hear say you be Yoruba, I'd rather work with foreigners. You people are wicked. Nnamdi Kanu, when there is nobody, in fact, it would have been better if Nnamdi Kanu is shot dead than people subjecting him to this kind of mental torture. And now look at what he's going through. All of you are here talking nonsense. Barrister Darlington, I know this man. This guy is evil. I have always known him. When he said that he was part of the people who encouraged Finland to take away Simon, I knew this guy was evil. Just as I've told you people about this woman called Lolone Kachimeze, a very stupid and hopeless individual who think that her brain can match with the brain of Biafrans. Her empty skull. If she hold here, if she sees here the pin up, she will hold this. She doesn't know where to hold. You talk about Ngozi Arabweze, you talk about Simon Ekpa, you talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's younger brothers. Failures. Nigeria will contract these animals and pay them and ask them to go and start speaking ill about their own people. That is how Nigeria is. That is who they are. That is what they do. Just like they did to Chalinwa Mbuafo. Go and stir up the waters. Start up something. Just do something. And Chalinwa Mbuafo came and disgraced himself. And Chalinwa Mbuafo went to hire people to come out on Monday after 3. I think about someone told me it was after 3 o'clock. The people that he used for his election, they had to go and gather them, enter bus. You know all these things that when they tell you that we came. He went to hire people. Come, all of you, come. I will pay you people for 5,000, and all of them gathered. And Chalinwa Mbuafo didn't come there alone. He came with heavy security. Go and watch the video. Heavy security was guiding. They were guiding him. Why? The main market people didn't come to work. All of them stayed at home. But Chalinwa Mbuafo came out with people that he has paid. This is how Nigeria is. This is how they are. This is how they operate. They are never for you. They are never for you. They don't have your interest at heart. Not like, when I tell you about this place where I am, a very wonderful country indeed. You cannot take that away from them. They are very, very good people. They are they have organized their country. Now, if your country is not doing well, that's your problem. There is nothing that you want here that is not here. Nothing. Human rights. This is where human rights started. But these people, they are very shady. I don't trust them. But you see their system, their citizens, anybody that is in their country and in the four walls of this country, you are protected. They can't violate your right. They cannot. Even the police knows it. They can't. As a black man, the police can never violate your right. If they do, you bring them down. You sue their, in fact, you sue them, sue their spirit, sue their grandfather spirit, sue everybody, and they will pay. I'm telling you the truth. But look at how an Igbo is. Our Igbo brothers and sisters are suffering. The world doesn't care. All they care is about your mineral resources. And that is how they went to cheapishly and foolishly brought your brother to come and become the chairman of Agbiru in the southeast. I just want to tell, what is his name? Obi Cubana. All this your madness with Sheyi Tinubu, let it stop at Abuja or in Lagos State. Don't bring it to the southeast, please. This on your mandate you shall die. Please, let it end so that you will not be disgraced. So that you will not be disgraced. I'm telling you the truth. Because you see all these people, they don't, I don't know how some of us reason. Sheyi Tinubu, that is a boy, should be a boy to you just because his father stole power. His father is a thief. And these are the same people who jailed your own brother, giving him life imprisonment. You are shouting on your mandate, we shall die. That is how some Igbo people are. That they just want to remain billionaire. Hey, this name, this this is what they want to remain as. That is where they want to remain. They don't want to grow. They don't want to use their head. And tomorrow, somebody like Obi Cubana will come and tell us he's educated. An educated fool. Look at who is controlling your brain, manipulating you. Ordinary, a drug lord son. A drug lord son. That is the person manipulating. And you can't even sing. You were touching your stomach, because you are ashamed that a boy of that nature is putting you in the spotlight. A small boy is trying to use your head. In Obi Cubana. You are answering DK. You bought what is it called now? Rolls Royce F1, Abi F2 in December. And that is how they behave. And everybody, hey, Obi Cubana, one beat. I don't respect you for any reason. For this thing that you have done, my hatred has increased. And please don't bring this nonsense to the southeast. We are not like that. We are not worshippers of men. You can go and worship Tinubu in his palace. You can go and worship him in Aso Rock or Lagos. Do not bring this area boy nonsense to the southeast. Obi Cubana, I tell you. Just don't bring it to the southeast. Just remain in Lagos with this on your mandate. It is your mandate. Fine. We are not against you joining Nigerian politics, please. But don't bring this, your animalistic behavior to the south. This is who you are. Your brother's goods in Lagos, houses, buildings, businesses are destroyed by these same people. These are the same people you are standing on your mandate. God will punish you and all those your mandates. People standing next to you. I don't know how these people reason. I don't know how they reason. This is why some people shouldn't have money on this planet Earth. They shouldn't have money. Because the more money they get, the more chaos and problem they cause in their villages and in their states. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. The more money they have. You see, one thing about me is that nothing moves me. Money no, they drive me. Money is my conductor. I conduct on my money be. And money cannot drive me. It can't. It can't. I'm telling you people the truth. It cannot. No jokes about that. No jokes. I tell you guys a short story. I remember when one of my billionaire uncles, he lives in abroad. He lives in US. He's a medical doctor. He's a medical doctor in US. The wife is a medical doctor. The guy too the guy is an engineer, a very wealthy guy. Very wealthy guy, stupidly rich. So when I was in my final years, I wasn't in good time with my pops. So I went to meet with the guy, asked him for money. He was just talking nonsense. This is a man when at the time, those years, when he gives you 5,000, or should I say 5 million, it looks like as if he's giving you 5,000 naira. It's very wealthy. It's that wealthy. Even up to tomorrow, nobody get money richer. Very wealthy. I went to meet him and I told him, Uncle, please, can you... He was just talking nonsense. So, Papa Giji, he was talking rubbish. And I left. Very wealthy man. And I left. I didn't... Just left him. I went away. I was pained. Now, when we were through with school, I started working with Econet Wireless at the time. I had small change now. I came back to the south. I came back to the east that year. And then they told me, because I could drive. Wadi, because you follow motor, neki, gabata diesel. I am buying a generator because we always stay in his house. Then I just collected the key, kept it on his table, and just went away. I didn't go back there up to today. They talked and talked, very rude, very arrogant, very this, very that, very this. I don't move. The guy is stupidly rich. He now called me. I told you, instead of you not, if we are not going to go, why would you send me that kind of message? So I am your errand boy. When I needed your help, you never helped me. I am your errand boy. So and your younger brother is there. You didn't send him. Yeah, I was gas. As what? As what? And now look at your brother. And I say that we love ourselves. Look at your brother. Look at him shouting on your mandate. Is he even supposed to go close to those kind of family? If he wants to join politics, why can't he go for gubernatorial position or governor position? Why must he be this nonsense position that is going? And he's coming to the southeast. He didn't see House of Senate. They didn't see any better position to give Obi Cubana. Is to come and tell the youth to support Tinubu. God will punish you, punish your business. This is a man that they kicked out of his Abuja mansion. Whether he uses that place for clubbing or I don't know. They kicked him out of that place. Through his load outside. An Igbo man doesn't matter in Nigeria. Christian Igbos doesn't matter in Nigeria. They don't care about you. As long as you are from the southeast, nobody gives an F about you. They don't really care. Tinubu went to Turkey to buy firearms to come and fight Biafrans. And you could see the results some days ago where they fired one missile and then the thing landed, exploded, and the guys went to pick it up and they saw the name engraved on it, written Turkey. Didn't you people see it? This is what they all do. They are not there to, make peace. They are not there to do anything right or to get anything right. What the Nigerian government are there to do is to destroy lives and property. That is what they are doing, to destroy Biafrans. That is who they are. That is what Nigerian government is. They are not there for good. And I wonder how these people shouting, one Nigeria must be, hey, we are one Nigeria, we are one Nigeria. What has Nigerian done for you? What can you be proud of that country? Just give me one thing. I can be proud of so many things in this country, and I can tell you, I can go on and start counting without stopping. I can write out everything that I've achieved in this country. I can. Time will not permit me, but I can. Nigeria is nothing to write home about. I remember one certain time I was traveling from London to France. We could enter train, but I decided to go on air because train, they take time a little bit. I decided to go by flight. When I landed at the airport, we're about 3 people, Somalian, Togolese, and me, Sierra Leonean and me. Got there, every other person passed, just Nigerian passport. They held me back. Do you see how cursed that country is? The passport is useless. The passport is very useless. Nobody respects that passport. They subjected me to all manner of searching that day. They use light. They use... waiting. What happened? I was asking them, what is the problem? And I got pissed. I told them, look, if you don't want me in your country, just please let me quietly go back. I don't even know what is in this country that I'm coming to do. Honestly. That's what I told them at the airport. And the guy was, they're very friendly. They know how to laugh. They know how to manage situations or crises. Oh, don't worry. Hey, there's no problem. We're just trying to do our job. Fuck your job. F your job. That's what I told her. I said, F your job. If you don't allow me in, please let me go back. This nonsense is becoming unbearable. Imagine when they do that to a Biafran, what our government will, if I report them to our government, that's why they know that Biafra is the last miracle on earth. They know, like Nnamdi Kanu said, they all know. When Simon was on seat, that this lady from Canada, I can't remember her name now, happened. When her own story happened, Simon Ekpa stood his ground as the prime minister. That is how it should be. Nobody should touch my citizen. If she believes in what we are doing, that's a problem. If she doesn't believe, that's a business. But my citizen is protected everywhere in the world. That is how a country should fight for their citizen. Nigeria no get level at all. And I wonder all of you that are still cohesing and trying to talk us into one Nigeria. Your head, you need to go for what they call psychiatrical evaluation. They should remove what is in your brain. I'm telling you people the truth. In this country, I don't pay children's school fees. There was a time my son was playing with my phone and he mistakenly died 9999. Mistakenly died it. And nobody was talking. They were just hearing noises. And I was in the sitting room because I love to play game. I have this PS5. I love to play missionary games. You can't beat me on that because that was what we grew up with. I was playing game. And all of a sudden, my phone was ringing again. My phone started ringing. My son brought my phone to me. And I was scared that police people calling me. And I picked. Hello? He said somebody called us and then we don't know if there is any situation in your place and all whatnot. I said there's no situation, no, nothing, everybody is okay. And these people dropped the call. I have told them the truth, that nothing is happening in my house, so everybody is peaceful. Do you know that these people still came to my house to verify? Can Nigeria do that? They still came, they knocked on my door just because my son made a mistake. They still came to my house. Hello, good morning. Are you so person? I said yes. I said they said we were called to come for a welfare check. I said welfare check. That I just dropped a call with one of your colleagues and everything is okay. She said no, can we come in to check? I said if I no give these people consent now, it will come be like say I want the escalator. They said okay, come in. They saw my kids. They went to meet the first one. Are you okay? Are you okay? Right. They asked questions. They say yes. The last one, they are you okay? What's going on? Are you scared of daddy? Are you scared of mommy? And they no. And they left. What are you benefiting in Nigeria? I ask all of you. Morons. One Nigeria. And this is what Simon is trying to do. To make you a great people. We are over 50 million Biafra, or should I say 80 million Biafra, all over the world. Prime Minister was fighting for your freedom. Was fighting for your, for your existence. Because we are no longer existing as Biafrans. We are no longer existing as Igbos. Nowhere. They are no longer existing. They were fighting. That's just the same thing Dr. Ngozi Arabaja is doing now. Nobody respects us anywhere in the world anymore. Nobody respects. They tell you Igbos are killers. Igbos are the one causing the chaos in Nigeria. Igbos are the one writing to Donald Trump and all whatnot. And they continue to systematically kill us and remove us from the surface of the earth. That is what they do. That is how they are. Nigeria is evil to the core. I tell you, they are evil to the core. I'm telling you the simple truth. They are evil to the core. What these people cannot do with money, you've not said anything. It doesn't exist. It cannot exist. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth. Look at the national embarrassment that they gave to Ojuku's wife when she went to Turkey with them. And they've not started. Our own have not even started. Look at the national embarrassment. Maybe if you watch that video where they came to pull her out, is it Dele Alaki or whatever the guy's name is, came to draw. I think she was trying to give somebody a number. I know she's a very pretty woman. We can't take that away from her. He was trying to give somebody a number and the guy came and dragged her away. And it was a national where they were standing. You understand what I'm saying? You don't understand how Nigeria is. Nigeria is evil. The Fulanis don't care. They want to use this systematic way to enter everybody, kill everybody, destroy lives and property, and take over. They are doing it in some villages now. They will tell you it's communal clash or whatever English it is. They will tell you, oh, it is farmer header clash and all whatnot. Systematically, the military are helping them to cause genocide and take over villages. That's what they're doing. Just like they did the other day. The other day, I heard that they came to Gentle's mother's house and burnt down the building. That's how they are. And I want to say this for the records. No Nigerian army has a right to come to Biafran land and burn anybody's house and look for anybody or kill anybody. The reason why I don't like to use unalive, some of them say, oh, we're not serious yet. And I'm using that cue so that you will understand what I'm saying. No military, because Biafra is now a sovereign nation. So Finland, warn your counterparts that you should stop coming to Biafran land. Biafra was declared in your own country, Finland. That's where Biafra was declared. You all know it. So tell them in a written note verbally that Biafra is now a sovereign nation. Because when we start responding or retaliating back at them, they will now call us terrorists. Gentle is a Biafra. Gentle is not in the north. Gentle is not in the west. He is not disturbing the west or the north. Gentle is disturbing the southeast. If you want to arrest Gentle or Gentle has done anything wrong to you, you write to the USB government. That is the best way to go about it. Otherwise, Nigeria will not survive in our land. I'm telling you people the truth. You don't have a right to come and arrest any Biafran citizen because we are now a sovereign nation. We keep telling you this thing so that you will know. You know, most of you, when it comes to documentation, you run away. You don't like anything documented. You don't like anything called documents. That's Nigeria for you. Nigeria doesn't like anything documented. Once you mention anything documentation, they run away. You won't see them again. The only thing Nigeria believes in is gun, bullet, and prison. That is their rule of law. Nigeria does not believe in peacemaking, in peace deal. They don't believe in that. They only believe in peace deal when it comes to the terrorists terrorizing them in the north. They come and tell you, oh, this is it. And then they left all the north. They left people like Bello Tinji, Bello Matawale, Adimodi Sheriff, and they are looking for Gentle. Remember, Gentle is not working for the United States of Biafra. He's not under USB. But Gentle is still our citizen. If anything happens to Gentle, then you will understand that we would write and make sure that Nigeria collapses. Now I'm telling Ruben Abati to start talking about it, that they should tell your wicked brothers in power, Gentle is not from the west, Gentle is not from the north, it's in southeast, and you all know that Biafra is now redeclared. So please let your terrorist army back off. Ruben Abati, please carry this one and tell them. Rufai Oseni, you need to mention this in your broadcast or in your live television, whatever you people do. You are looking for Gentle, you are going to burn the mother's house. Gentle is not a terrorist. Gentle might have done some stupid things, some heinous crimes. Report them to, and you see, one thing is this. At the end of the day, when they bring Gentle's case, now if truly they arrest Gentle and bring this, you will see that it's empty. There is nothing in there. The guy is fighting for his country. And if he has decided that he's not going to fight for his country, that he wants to start committing crime, then you document all the crimes and with evidences and bring it to our table. And then that's when we'll look into it and give you the order. Go and arrest. If we will have a extradition treaty with Nigeria, if Deputy Prime Minister would accept that, that's left for her. But nobody should come to Biafran land and start arresting without the government concept. That is the simple truth. Nigeria is evil. May Nigeria not happen to any one of you. All of you siding one Nigeria, may it not happen to any one of you. Because anytime Nigeria happens to you, that is where you start knowing that Nnamdi Kanu is a legend. Have you seen what they have done to us I think there was 2 days ago that they brought out, I think last week, they brought out there's a literature book that was written to schools. And then they excluded Biafran's name in there. The Igbo race, they excluded. It was just written, the history was all about Yoruba and the Hausa. Igbo curriculum was not there. Igbo history were not there. So they excluded the Igbo. You know, it's very interesting to know that they know that we are gone. But they're just trying to manage it, to do abracadabra. Just like, how can we manage this crisis? They don't know what to do anymore. And that is why they have started realizing that these people are gone, so let's not include them. Have you seen what I'm saying? So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not be forgotten. We will continue to fight and call his name because we are getting relaxed. Honestly, we are getting relaxed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, gradually now, that we are forgetting him. That is the simple truth. Gradually, we'll forget him, and then that is it. Elections must not happen in Biafran land. It does not matter until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is stepped out. If what is his name? This guy, Obi Cubana, feels that he's mad. Let him stop at West and in the north. He shouldn't come to the southeast. Southeast does not belong to Tinubu or APC. Please. Thank you so much, Biafra. I have to rush back to work. Time is really tight on time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please, if I don't come, just know that I'm very busy because I'm studying and at the same time going for trainings. Thank you so much. May God bless you people from here. And then I love you guys. Biafrans, let's continue to pray for our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, for the good work that they are doing for us. It's not easy. It's not easy. Thank you so much, and may God bless you people from here.